Alright, testing audio, testing movement. Alright, double testing, double checking. Okay, looks like we're all good. Alright, hello everyone. This is Gundam Ace, aka John Hooper, here on my streaming of Eve New Generation. Sorry about yesterday's stream. I had some technical issues, so I need to make myself a little louder. Really? Because it's at the same volume as last time, just making sure. Okay, well, let's see how it works. If it still has problems later, I'll adjust them. Anyway. Hello everyone, this is Gundam Ace, aka John Hooper. Here my streaming of Eve New Generation. Sorry about yesterday's stream, we had some technical issues, so it cut off midway. So this will be a redo. Fortunately, I didn't get too far in it, so shouldn't be much of a problem, and hopefully won't run into the same issues again. But yeah, last time, we started Marina's side of the story, where she failed to save a young man from committing suicide, but not before he mentioned something about a plan that will affect all of humanity, that will involve a terrorism on BOJ, which Marina interpreted to mean Bank of Japan. So she went there on her own in preparation of a potential terrorist attack. And there she met Michael Barstein, the section chief of the Japanese section, Japanese branch of a German news agency called GPA, where he told her he's looking into an NPO that's been receiving money from Bank M, from Bank of Japan member O, and they're illegally sending them funds. What for? We don't know though. All right, and we just got to the point where the stories are intersecting. So, where is that man now?
あそこです。
Over there. I look in the direction the security guard is pointing.
うわ広い
Wow, it's so big.
やっぱ普通の銀行とは全然違うね
It really is totally different from a normal bank, huh?
ATM とかないのかな
They don't have any ATMs or anything, do they?
バカ、そんなもんあるわけないだろ
Dumbass, of course they wouldn't have stuff like that.
ねえ見て見てあそこお札がいっぱい積んであるよ
Hey, look over there. There's a lot of bills stacked up.
すごーい
Wow.
いくらぐらいあるんだろ
How much do you think there is?
う1枚ぐらい持って帰ってもバレなさそうだよな
Think we could get away with just taking one? The heck? It's just kids on a field trip, right?
違いますよその向こう側です
No. Behind them.
ああほら今歩き出しました
Oh, look. He's walking right now.
窓口に向かっているようですね
So he's heading for the receptionist.
黒いスーツを着た長髪の男です
It's a long-haired man in a black suit.
どうです見るからに怪しげでしょう
Well, he looks pretty suspicious, doesn't he? Ugh! No way! What's he doing here?
え
Huh?
お知り合いですか
You know him? Of course I know him. Anyway, I'll take care of him. You return to your post.
は了解しました
Yes, ma'am. Roger. Alright. I approach the suspicious man in question. I sneak around his back so he doesn't notice me. As I close the distance, I can hear his voice.
ああ、誤解しないでくれよ。
Oh, don't get the wrong idea, alright?
興味がないのはあくまでも日銀という組織に対してであって、その窓口に座ってる素敵な女性には興味津々だからさ。
What I'm not interested in is merely the institution known as the Bank of Japan. I am very much interested in the lovely lady sitting on the other side of this counter.
もしよかったら資料をもらえないかな。君に関する資料。
If you'd like, could you give me some data? Data about yourself, that is.
自由研究の課題にでもするつもりですか？
Are you planning on making it your topic for independent study or something?
研究ね。
Study, huh?
どちらかといえば探求の方かな。
If I had to say, it's more like detective work.
君のことをもっと深く知りたい。
I want to know more about you. I can't really understand what they're talking about, but I can figure out his goal is plain as day. He's probably hitting on her. Man, he sure doesn't notice me, huh? I can't believe he's hitting on a woman at the Bank of Japan too, of all things. I'd like to cut in. Maybe I should try playing a prank on him?
お名前、なんておっしゃるんですか？
What's your name?
そうだ、自己紹介がまだだったね。
Alright, I haven't introduced myself yet, have I?
俺の名前は
My name is... I'll give you a little surprise. I instantly come to that decision. I sneak up right behind him, raise my palm high, and... Yeah!
いた！いってー！
Ow! Ow!
なんか今降ってきたぞ。
Something just fell down. It fell down, didn't it?
天井が剥がれ落ちてきたのかな。それとも隕石？
Did part of the roof, the ceiling fall off? Maybe it was a meteor?
まあいいや。
Oh well, whatever.
ごめん。それで俺の名前なんだけどさ。
Sorry. So anyway, about my name. Son of a bitch. Notice me already!
うるさい。今いいとこなんだ。
Shut up. I'm at the good part right now.
あっち行けよ。
Shoo, go away. Now you're really pissing me off. Maybe I should tell Yayoi about this, huh?
何？弥
What? Yayoi? Oh, hold on one second.
生？なんでお前がこんなところに？
Alright, sorry about that. I'll continue. Ugh, what are you doing here? You sure are late. Apparently there's like a law in the Eve series that, Kojiro's hair is not allowed to go above his eyes, so that's why. That's why you'll never see him with his hair up. I heave a deep sigh. His name is Kojiro Amagi. He runs a detective agency, in the Harbor District by the docks. And he's the former boyfriend of my best friend Yayoi Katsuragi. I met him... No, forget it. It's a long story. Anyway, I've known him for a few years now. Hold on a second. Alright, this guy's always playing dumb, acts aloof, you can never tell what he's thinking, and he's cunning. He's a selfish guy, he only thinks of himself. Or so he appears, but in actuality that's not the truth. I think, anyway. When you take the layers off, you'll find a stupidly passionate man. At least that's what I want to believe. He's just acting like he's calm and collected, that's all. Probably, anyway. But still, I see someone hasn't changed, Kojiro.
何がだ?
In what way? The way you're still driven by your lower half? You were flirting with her, weren't you?
話聞いてたんだろ?
You were listening, right?
研究だよ、研究。学術的な。
It was just for research, academic research. Really now. Then will you let me read that report when you're done with it?
残念だがそれはできない。
Sorry, but I can't do that.
研究対象に嫌われちまったみたいだからな。お前のせいで。
Because of you, it seems that my research target now hates me.
それはそうと、こんなとこで何やってんだよ、北条。
Aside, what are you doing here, Hojo? Here for a preliminary investigation.
下見?
Preliminary investigation? My comrades are planning on attacking this bank after this. So I'm here today in order to run a preliminary investigation for that.
なんだよそれ。
What the hell's that?
冗談だとしたら相当つまらないぞ。
That was a joke. It's not all that funny, you know? I know, right? I thought the same thing.
え?
Huh? Nothing. Just talking to myself. Anyway, what are you doing, Kojo? Did you come here to flirt?
なんでそうなるんだよ。
How was that your first conclusion?
俺はお前が思ってるほど女好きじゃないし、飢えてるわけでもないぜ。
I'm not as much as a flirt as you think I am. I'm not thirsty either. Oh, really now? The image of you I have in my head, the image of Kojo Amagi I have in my head, is that he's a total sex hound.
しっけえな。
Oh, that's rude. Alright then, why'd you come to the Bank of Japan then?
両替だよ。
To exchange.
1万円札を5000円札に変えてもらおうと思ってな。
I thought I could trade a 10,000 yen bill for 2 5,000 bills. Huh?
俺、樋口一葉のファンなんだ。
Again, this is a Japanese joke.
可愛くねえ、樋口って。ああ、樋口と竹比べして、濁り襟て。
What the hell? You really are a flirt, aren't you? Anyway, I don't even know what he's talking about.
まあ要するに、お互い事情は明かせないってわけだな。
Well, in short, looks like neither of us can reveal what we're up to, huh? Yeah, just like always, huh? Alright then, I gotta get going now. Oh, well, let me say one thing first. If you don't have any real, if you don't have any important business here, don't stay too. It'd be best if you don't stay too long. You hear? In fact, if possible, you should get out of here as soon as you can. Your life could be at risk.
どういう意味だ?
What do you mean? I can't say anything for now. It's just for your own good if you do what I say. You hear me? I've warned you. Don't blame me for what happens afterwards. I leave Kojiro confused and return to Mikhail. And there you have it, Mr. Barstein. Sorry, Bearstein.
ミカエルで結構ですよ。
Mikhail's fine.
なるほど。事情はよくわかりました。
I see. I have a good grasp of the situation now. Once I returned to Mikhail, I told him about what happened last night. Yes, wrong Mandela effect. It sure isn't funny, is it?
どうして笑う必要が?
Why would I need to laugh? I mean, it sounds crazy, doesn't it?
私には至極まともな対応に思えますがね。
I think it's a very appropriate response if you ask me.
少なくとも誠意はある。
At the very least, it's a just cause.
あなたが青年の死を心から悼んでいるということがよくわかります。
I can tell quite well that young man's death haunts you deeply.
今回の行動は決して間違いではなかった。
Your actions are by no means a mistake.
私的な意味においてもそう思います。
I feel that way personally as well. Personally?
ええ。
Yes.
もしも北条さんが今日ここに来ることがなかったら、私たちは一生巡り合うことはなかったでしょうから。
After all, if you hadn't come here today, we may never have met.
だから正解だったと。
That's why it was the right choice.
ああ、これは失礼。
Oh, excuse me.
日本人女性はこういったダイレクトな表現を好まないんでしたよね。
Japanese women don't like these sort of direct expressions, do they?
まだ出会って間もないというのに。
After all, we've only just met and all.
無遠慮に過ぎましたかな。申し訳ない。
Guess that was too rude on my part. I'm sorry. I avert my gaze and play dumb. My ears are feeling a little hot.
話を元に戻しましょう。
Let's get back on topic.
いくつかお尋ねしたいことがあるのですが、よろしいですかな。
I'd like to ask you a few questions, if that's all right with you. I give a little nod.
ではまずはじめに自殺した青年についてお伺いします。
All right then. First, I'd like to ask you about the young man who committed suicide.
その人物は何者だったのですか?
Just who or what was he? I still don't know his identity. I asked at the police office, at the police station, but he didn't have an ID card or a credit card. To say nothing of... Oh, whoops. Oops, that was bad. Sorry about that. Had a little... delay there. Alright, I think we're good now. Let's get back. Anyway, I asked the police station, but he didn't have an ID card or a credit card, to say least of even a wallet. His fingerprint match came up empty. The only real clue we have is the knife that he left on the roof.
手首を切ったという 例の
You mean the one you used to slit his wrist? Yeah. Well, it seems like it's a very common mass-produced type. So it'll be difficult to locate the buyer.
北条さんはどのようにお考えですか？
What are your thoughts on the matter, Hojo?
たとえ確証はなかったとしても、職務上の経験と勘から推測ぐらいはできるはずです。
Even if you don't know anything for certain, you should be able to make a guess based on your work experience and intuition. Are you telling me to profile him?
そこまで本格的なものでなくても構いません。
I don't mind if you do something that orthodox.
彼の残した言葉から何かわかることがあるのでは？
Is there anything you know from what he said? Let me think. First of all, it's clear he was possessed by some sort of incomprehensible ideology. Maybe he was a member of some new religious cult or something.
ほほう。信者ですか？
A cult member, huh?
それはまたどうして？
Why does he think that? Because he said us.
え？
He used the plural term us several times in the conversation. Like our ideals or our plan. In other words, there are others who possess the same sort of insane mindset as him.
しかしそれだけでは新興宗教だとは限らないと思いますが。
That doesn't necessarily mean it's some sort of new cult, right? That's why I said it might be a religious cult or something, right? For all I know, it could be a political organization, some secret society, or maybe just a simple group of friends. Anyway, all I'm getting at is that there are several people in on this plan.
なるほど。
I see.
わかりました。
I understand.
それでは少しばかり質問の方向性を変えましょう。
Alright then, let me change the line of my questioning a little bit.
予告されたテロの種類についてです。
It's about the type of the foretold terrorist attack.
テロと一言で言っても様々な手段が考えられますよね。
He said terrorism. That could mean a whole bunch of different methods, right?
要人の暗殺、ウイルスの散布、爆発物による無差別殺戮。
Assassination of a VIP, releasing a virus, or indiscriminate killing with explosives.
最近ではハイジャックもテロの一つとして分類されるようです。
Lately, hijacking has also become a form of terrorism.
まあ、ここでハイジャックは不可能ですから、人質を取っての籠城ということになりますかね。
Well, it'd be impossible to hijack this place, so it'd be more likely that they take hostages and hole up in here or something.
で、北条さんはどのような事態を想定されていらっしゃるんでしょうか。
So, tell me, what kind of situation do you see it as, Hojo? If you have to ask me, I think it's the third one, the explosives option. That young man said this. People will writhe in the flames. Flames. When you think of a terrorism that involves heat, you think of explosives, right? You can only think of explosives, right? Like a missile or a flamethrower. Sorry, as for missile or flamethrower, I think those are out of the question.
爆弾テロですか。
So a terrorist attack of explosives, huh?
最も卑劣なやり方ですな。
Such a cowardly method. It is cowardly. And it's the most troubling, difficult one to be on your guard for. Whether it's on a timer or done remotely, it's difficult to entirely block it off. Something the matter?
いや、さっきの警官の話を思い出しましてね。
No, I was just remembering what that security guard said earlier.
あの警官は確か不審物は見つからなかったと。
If I remember right, he said he didn't spot anyone suspicious. Oh, yeah, now you mention it, he did say that. Well, think about it, will you? Anyway, think it's possible for him to examine every single corner of this giant building. As long as we have limited time and personnel, we can't say for sure he didn't overlook anything. What's more, we can't rule out the possibility of a suicide bombing terrorist attack. Like, for example, a truckload of explosives could come slamming right through here any second now.
まさか脅かさないでくださいよ。
No way. Don't scare me like that. I'm just warning you. You know, by staying here, you're putting yourself at plenty of risk, right? You understand that, right? You're aware of it, aren't you?
つまり今すぐ逃げ出した方がいいと？
In other words, are you telling me to get out of here as soon as possible? I highly recommend it.
いや、こう見えても私とて記者の端くれです。
No, I may not look like it. I'm a reporter through and through.
臆病風を吹かせて逃げ出すわけには参りません。
I can never forgive myself if I gave in to cowardice and ran away.
危機的な状況であればこそ、それを最後まで見届け、報道するのが私の務めですから。
It's precisely because it's a dangerous situation that it's my duty to watch it all the way to the end and report on it. I see. What an admirable ideology. But even if something happens, I can't protect you, you know that? Just be ready for that.
もちろんですとも。
Of course.
しかし北条さんは怖くはないのですか？
Aren't you scared, Hojo?
立場上、あなたの方が爆発に巻き込まれる可能性は高いでしょう。
Given your position, there's a high possibility you'll get caught up in an explosion. You're not wrong, but I'm not really all that scared. In the worst case scenario I'm thinking of, there will be victims. If I can prevent that, then my own life means nothing.
失礼かもしれませんが、その言葉は本音でしょうか？
Pardon me, but do you really mean that? Hold on a second. Alright, back. Sorry. Are you telling me I'm being pretentious or something? I'm bluffing or something?
いえ、そういうわけでは。
No, nothing like that. You have any other questions?
そうですね。
Let me think. If that's it. No, sorry. Now it's already come to this. Feel free to ask me whatever you want.
ではお言葉に甘えて、
And I'll take
例
you
の
up.
自殺した青年ですが、彼は確かに BOJ でテロが起こると。例の自殺した青年ですが、彼は確かに
there was a bug
BOJ でテロが起こるとそう言ったのですか？
Yeah, sorry, there's a bug in the game there. They moved on to his next voice line before he finished the first one. And I'll take you up on that offer. About the young man who committed suicide, he did indeed say that terrorism will occur on BOJ, right? That's what I heard anyway. That's why I'm here, right?
しかしテロリストはまたどうして日銀なんて場所をターゲットに選んだのでしょうか？
Well, why would the terrorists target a place, like the Bank of Japan?
ここを爆破することによってどんなメリットが？
What do they gain out of blowing a place like this up? Honestly, that's why I don't know either. Regardless of what kind of organization they are, I more or less can imagine what their ideals are.
人類の救済というやつですな。
You mean that's salvation of humanity, correct? Yes. But if you ask me, it doesn't seem to me like there's any connection with targeting the Bank of Japan. In other words, I don't understand their motive. It's hilarious, isn't it? How I'm so on guard even though I don't know what their motive is.
私は北条さんの勘を信じますよ。
I trust your intuition.
嗅覚と言ってもいい。
I might even say you have a good nose for this.
記者も同じですが、得てして重要な局面で物を言うのは理屈ではなく本能的な直感によることの方が多いものです。
The same for reporters as well. But, hold on a sec. It's more likely that our instinctual intuition is more important for us than logic in important situations like these. Thank you. But right now, I'm praying that my intuition is wrong.
全くその通り。私も同感です。
I'm with you on that one. Sure, I'm full of myself, huh? Sure, full of yourself, huh? Do you believe my intuition or not? Which is it?
それはどっちでしょう？
Well, which indeed? Mikhail scratches his head with embarrassment.
いやはや、もうこんな時間ですか。
Oh my, it's already this late, huh?
お仕事中だというのに長いことお引き止めしてしまって申し訳ありませんでした。
I'm sorry for keeping you held up for so long while you're working. No, it's alright.
では最後に一つだけお尋ねしてもよろしいでしょうか。
Can I ask you one last thing?
私が一番聞きたかったことなのですが。
What I want to know the most is... What?
北条さん、ご結婚はされていますか？
Hojo, are you married? What?
いや、 もしよろしければ
Well, you see, if you'd like.
私の子供産んでいただけないかと思いまして
I was thinking of having you bear my children. What? And just as I shout that, all of a sudden, a dull thud echoes through as if it crawled out from the depths of the earth. An explosion? I crouched down in instinct and looked toward the direction of the sound. There are two large black cars there, with smoke rising around them. Can't be! They burst in from the entrance? The first thing that pops in my head is suicide bombing. Run! My shout is drowned out by the alarm. At the same time, the doors open at the same time. An armed group of 3 exit. One of them points toward the ceiling and pulls their trigger. Everyone get on the floor! Don't make a fuss. You want to get killed? The criminal points his muzzle at a screaming female employee without hesitation. He's carrying an MP5K A4, a submachine gun from H&K. I can tell from a glance it's not a BB gun. I can tell it's loaded with real bullets. What's going on here? It's not an explosion attack? Please, don't shoot! Please don't shoot me! And keep quiet. Make another sound, I'll blow your brains all over the floor. No, it doesn't matter if it's not an explosion or not. What matters most of all is apprehending the culprits as soon as possible. I get an instant grasp on the situation around me. Positions of the criminals and the employees. All locations of all obstacles. I drills in my head as I hide behind a pillar. Think. What's the safest way of suppressing these guys? Although I think of several ways, my hands are still working as well. I pull a gun out of the holster on my thigh. A Beretta M1919. My trusty partner. I pull the slide and load my first bullet into the chamber. I lean against the pillar. I just take another look at the criminals. Same goes for the rest of you. All of you lie on the ground, keep your mouth shut. We'll kill you if you move even a little bit. The hundreds of people there stand still as if they're rooted to the ground. You could cut the tension in the air with a knife. Only the sound of the alarm bell rings through this wide space. However, that sound doesn't last long. Help me! Oh, this again. I'll just skip through since we had troubles with this last time. Alright. With that shout, the whole room devolves into panic again. The room turns to a scene straight out of hell in the blink of an eye. Screams, roars, and people pleading for their lives fly around. The floor shakes with the sound of hundreds of people's footsteps running across it. Sound of submachine gun fire vainly echoes amidst all that pandemonium. They ignore the criminals' attempts to stop them, and all scramble for the nearby doors and hallways, pushing each other aside. Huh? Come to think of it, what happened to Mikhail? I take a look around, but there's no way I can find him in this chaos. Oh well. As long as he escapes with the employees, that's all that matters. In the meantime, the riot police finally show up. They part their way through the sea of people and head straight this way. Jeez, so slow. How many minutes is it going to take them? Eventually, the wave of hundreds of people fades away. The armed group of three are all that's left in the middle of the wide room, center of the wide room. They're looking at the other side of the counter. They're standing in the space between the receptionist desks. Look around. You have nowhere to run. Drop your guns and surrender. Dozens of riot policemen have already surrounded them. However, the criminals show no sign of fear. They keep their guns trained low, and their eyes trained straight ahead on something. Huh? Hold on. Why are they pointing their gun to the floor? Don't tell me! I peep out from the pillar. I head for the encirclement of riot policemen and dash that way. I head to a counter right in front of me. That's about as high as my waist. Just when I try to climb over it, I notice something. Children. The children from the field trip tour are lying face down on the ground. In all the chaos that followed, the criminals have taken them as their hostages, it seems. How careless. No. It's not a mistake that can be so lightly brushed aside with words like that. It's a big screw up. Damn it! I click my tongue in frustration. I hide behind the counter and take a look out from time to time. What's going on here? The words that young man told me linger in my mind. It seems the culprits, criminals, haven't noticed me. I should look around a bit more before I speak up. Terrorism on BOJ. This is indeed BOJ. And the criminals who broke in do appear to be terrorists. In that sense, what the young man said could indeed come true. But where's the burning fire part of it all? Burning heat of it all? From what I can tell, the criminals don't appear to have anything like explosives on them. Even if they did, I think they only have something like hand grenades. That would be a far cry from the... That would be a far cry from this whole, burning heat thing he talked about. In that case, just what are they planning? All of a sudden, I remember what Mikhail said.
最近ではハイジャックもテロの一つとして分類されるようです。
It seems that recently, hijacking has also been considered a form of terrorism.
まあ、ここでハイジャックは不可能ですから、人質を取っての籠城ということになりますかね。
Well, you can't hijack this place. So I guess what you could do is take hostages and hole up in here. Is that what's going on? Was their true goal to take hostages and hold themselves up here? But why? Are they planning on making some sort of political demands or something? To make their ideals become reality? Right now, that seems to be the most plausible explanation. I understand what you meant by burning heat. Why did they choose the Bank of Japan? Even so, I can't think of any other motive they have apart from holding themselves up here. Yes. Save the bees, that's what they're after. Anyway, their plan was to take hostages from the start, most likely. Their planned out actions and calm behavior says it all. But just then...
Hojo?
Kojiro! What are you doing? I shake my head in exasperation. Darkness. I'm walking in darkness where no light reaches. From time to time, I almost trip. Every time I do, a pair of arms keep me held up. I'm confident in my sense of balance. There's nothing I can do in this situation. How do things turn out this way? Let's go back a little to explain. Kojiro was hit with a stun gun and knocked out. After that... I was taken along with the 15 children by the terrorists disguised as a riot policeman. Children were still lying face down on the ground, their hands behind their heads. I was ordered to take the same position, and so I obeyed with no other choice. After that, the criminals moved extremely quickly. They bound my arms and legs. Twisted my arms and legs. And handcuffed my hands behind my back. Next, they blindfolded me. They blocked my eyes with something like a black towel. I literally bound hand, foot. I was taken hostage so easily by these young kids.
立て。全員だ。
Stand. All of you. The criminal says that it's probably the ringleader. I can't see anything, but I can tell from his voice. Next thing I hear is the 15 kids standing up one after another. They drag me along next with them. They drag me to my feet after that.
外側を向いて輪になれ。
Face the outside and form a circle.
輪になったら腕を組むんだ。
Once you form a circle, take each other's hands. What are you planning on doing?
黙ってろ。
Shut up. We do as we're told. Judging from their presence, it seems the culprits are standing in the middle of the circle. And they're pointing guns at our backs. You planning on using us as shields? I get no answer. I can't tell what the riot policemen are doing in the meantime. The head of the riot policeman is using his radio and talking to someone, while I hear his enumerations of meaningless words. It's like they have no concept of negotiation. Anyway, with us in this position, the riot policeman couldn't do a thing. Even if they have snipers in hiding, they probably can't pull their triggers. After all, both the hostages and the criminals are children. And thus the criminals had us move as the most convenient position for them. Probably rehearse this quite thoroughly. There is no waste in their actions, and they leave no openings either. Though they look like children, they're pretty good. I try to use my sense of hearing to figure out what's going on, as I think that.
貴様らにはこれから我々と一緒にある場所に向かって移動してもらう。
You will head to a certain location along with us now.
営業場の隅に大きなドアがあるのが見えるだろう。
You see a large door by the side of the business area, right?
ちょうどいい。職員が逃げ出した後だから、ドアは開いたままになっている。
Perfect. Now that the employees have run away, they left the door wide open.
我々はこれからあのドアをくぐり抜け、さらにビルの内部へと進行を進める。
We'll go through that door and infiltrate the building even deeper.
俺が合図をしたら、ゆっくりと動き始めるんだ。
Start moving slowly once I give the signal.
いいか？ゆっくりとだぞ。
Got it? Take it slowly.
陣形は崩すな。
Don't break your formation.
少しでも腕が離れたら、そいつらを容赦なく撃ち殺すから、そのつもりでいろ。
Keep in mind that if you move your arms even a little bit, I'll shoot you without any mercy. We'll shoot and kill you without any mercy.
では、行動開始だ。
Now then, let's begin. And now, I remain blindfolded as I walk along with the 15 children. It's very awkward to move when we're all bound together in a scrum. But unless we drag our feet, we can't move forward. The two children who are holding my arms grab them tightly. I can feel their small arms shaking. It's okay. You don't need to be scared. It'll be alright. I'll keep you safe, I swear it. Okay.
わかった。
Got it. In times like these, it's worse for you if you get scared. No, even if you are scared, you can't let it show. If you do that, you'll be giving the criminals exactly what they want. So be brave. You need to believe that you can't lose. Got it?
おいそこ、何喋ってんだ。
Hey you, what are you saying? I feel a cold sensation on the back of my neck. I can tell he's pointing his muzzle at me. I swallowed the words I was going to say. This is really pissing me off. There weren't any hostages here. I beat these kids' asses so hard they cry home to mommy. So pissed. I resist the urges welling within me and keep silently walking forward. I can't see a thing. Still, just where are they planning on taking us? All I can tell is that we're heading down a long stairwell. We passed through 7 landings on our way here. After we finally get back on stable ground, we take 3 turns, one to the right, left, and right again. Then we keep heading straight. Does that mean we're on the 4th basement floor right now? I'm walking down its hallways. From the echoes of the footsteps off the walls, I can tell we're in the hallway. But I have no idea where we're going. I took a look at the blueprints for the Bank of Japan, the floor plan for the Bank of Japan, but it didn't show anything for the 4th basement floor there. Oh well. No matter where we're heading, as long as I'm here, I won't let the criminals get away with this. I don't know how much they've rehearsed, but they'll definitely have to slip up somewhere. I'll wait patiently for that time. By the way, what happened with the bribe policeman? All I can tell is that they're keeping a fixed distance from us, judging from their presences. That's right. They're just slowly making their way towards us. Can't afford to make any action in this situation. Like this, and nothing more than a bunch of stalkers. Sure would be nice if they could fire a tranquilizer or two. What are they so scared of? Sheesh. For long.
止まれ。
Stop. Boy seems to be a ringleader. Speaks up.
くそ。やっぱり閉まってたか。
Damn it. It really is closed.
おい、女。 このゲートを開けろ。
Hey, girl, open the gate. Hey, woman, open the gate. These guys are really pissing me off now.
聞こえねえのか？お前に言ってんだよ。
Didn't you hear me? I'm talking to you. Me?
そうだ。
That's right.
お前、警察の関係者なんだろ？
You're with the police, aren't you?
銃を持ってたって聞いたぜ。
I heard you had a gun. Well, I'm not with them in a sense, but
じゃあこのゲートの開け方知ってるよな？
you know how to open this gate, don't you? Only his voice echoes in the darkness. I calmly answer. I wonder about that. I might know or I might not know. I won't know until I can check it out. So can you remove the blindfold?
ダメだ。
No. Well then, there's nothing I can do about it. Besides, I don't even know where I am in the first place.
ここは大金庫前の第一次ゲートだよ。
This is the first gate in front of the in front of the Grand Vault.
おい、余計なこと言うなよ。
Hey, shut your mouth! Grand Vault. You guys are terrorists, aren't you? What good will going to a vault do you? What are you planning on doing when you go to a vault? Just then, I hear someone talking to another. It's a girl's voice. It's that girl who was dressed up as a riot policeman. It's a very quiet voice, so I can't hear exactly what she's saying.
仕方ない。移動だ。
Can't do it. Fine. We'll move.
作戦をベータに変更する。
Change to Operation Beta.
話が違うじゃねえかよ。
Wasn't supposed to be like this.
そんなこと言ったってしょうがないじゃん。
Playing about isn't gonna change a thing.
警報と同時に自動でロックされるようになってるんだよ、きっ
I'm sure this thing was automatically locked when the alarm went off.
と。だとしたら、制御室でロックを解除しない限り、このゲートは誰にも開けることはできないよ。
If that's the case, then no one can open this gate unless it's unlocked from the security room.
だけど、
But
ガタガタ言ってんじゃねえよ。
stop whining.
こんなことは予想の範囲内だ。
We predicted this possibility.
うろたえることなんて何にもないだろう。
Nothing's not gonna get us anywhere, you know that?
わかったよ。
Fine.
とにかくすぐに移動だ。
Anyway, get moving.
大丈夫。必ずうまくいくさ。
Don't worry, it'll go fine for sure. I say nothing. I silently wait for my chance to counterattack. We begin to walk again. This time we don't move all that far. After we round several corners, the ringleader speaks up.
ここだな。
This is it.
さすがにこのドアの鍵は電子制御じゃないみたいだ。
I suspected as much. But this door's lock doesn't seem to be electronic. I hear the sound of something heavy creaking. From that sound, I can tell that the door must be considerably big.
入れ。
Go in.
グズグズすんな。
Get moving already!
さっさと動けよ。
Now! A moment later... I feel a fierce impact on my back. My body bends over. Seems someone kicked me down in the front. I move my hands in front on reflex. Or so I try to. But since my hands are bound or handcuffed behind me, there's nothing I can do. I lose my balance, fall, and smash onto the floor. Like a log. Huh? It all happened so fast I don't know what happened. Anyway, I strain my ears to get a feel of the situation. And what I hear is the sound of a metal door closing. Even so, I still can't tell what happened. Next thing I hear is the sound of dozens of footsteps. They approach me in the blink of an eye and surround me.
お怪我はありませんか、北条さん。
Hojo, are you hurt? Huh? This is a dead end at the end of a long hallway in basement level 4 of the Bank of Japan's annex. Hey, can I ask you something?
なんでしょう。
What is it? Why does the Bank of Japan have a generator room in its basement?
それは停電時に銀行のセキュリティ機能を保持するためであります。
It's to keep its security running in the event of a blackout. Why is it that only this store doesn't have an electronic lock?
詳しいことはよくわかりませんが、
I don't really know the details, but
おそらく長期停電中に発電機にトラブルが発生した場合、扉を開けることができなくなってしまうからではないでしょうか。
if I had to guess, so the door could be opened, in the event of some sort of issue, with the generator during a long blackout.
発電機を修理するためには、まず扉を開けなければならない。
You have to open the door first to do maintenance on the generator.
しかし、扉を開けるためには発電機を修理する必要がある。
However, in order to open the doors, you need to do maintenance on the generator.
そのような矛盾的な状況を防ぐためではないかと。
I think it was in order to prevent a contradiction from like that occurring. I see. So that's why this is the only analog door here, huh? So, where's the key now?
ここにあります。
Right here. Glad you're well prepared.
お褒めに預かり光栄です。
Your praise does me honor. I take the key from the security guard. There's faint marks of internal bleeding on my wrists. The handcuffs were tight around them. I feel so humiliated. I swear I'll catch those criminals with my bare hands. There's a giant metal door in front of me. It's closed. And the plate on it says generator room. The reason why I'm here right now and not in there. Hold on a second. It's because the criminals threw me out at the 11th hour. They literally kicked me out, as it were. Well, anyway, I was the only one who was released. Seems all the riot policemen are tense. Their faces say they're waiting on orders right now to break in. It's still too early to give them commands. There's a line of dozens of riot policemen behind me. The ones in the front are holding are on one knee holding transparent polycarbonate shields. A row of people holding MP5s are behind them. And behind them are the infiltration team. The other 14 hostages are in with the armed group of 4 in the generator room right now. There's nothing blocking my vision. The riot policeman who came over took off my blindfold and handcuffs. I want to continue the conversation. I need to get a grasp on the situation first. There are various large pipes and cords exposed on the ceiling. The lights dangling from below have no covers. The walls around me are made of concrete, and they have signs of black stains and cracks on them. This place is known as the New Annex, but in actuality, this building was completed a long time ago. Signs of age are clearly visible on this usually unvisited place. How many minutes have passed since then?
あれからと申しますと
What do you mean by then? Isn't it obvious? Since the criminals hold themselves up in the generator room.
間もなく15分になります。
About 15 minutes. Have we gotten permission to break in?
依然降りておりません。
At the present, no.
そういえば、つい先ほど本部の方から通達がありまして。
Now you mention it, though, we get a contact from HQ just a little while ago. What did they say?
サットが到着するまで一切手出しはしないようにと。
Don't make any moves until the SAT arrives.
サットというのはテロ対策を専門にしている特殊部隊のことで。
SAT is a special unit that specializes in anti-terrorism. I mean the special assault team, right? Of course I know that much, obviously. Who do you think I am?
は、失礼しました。
My apologies. Still, this sucks. Hold on a second. Once they get here, I'm not going to be worth anything. They'll probably just tell me to, sorry, anyway, they'll probably just tell us to leave the situation in them.
北条さんはご自分の手で犯人を捕まえたいとそう思っていらっしゃるんですね。
Hojo, you want to capture the criminals yourselves, don't you? Yeah, I promised those kids. I swore I'd keep them safe. And yet I couldn't do anything.
北条さん、自分にできることがあれば何なりとお申し付けください。協力いたします。
If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know. I'll do whatever I can.
自分は 自分は北条さんの味方でありますから。
I'm on your side, Hojo. Huh? What's gotten to you?
いや、実は自分かつてから北条さんに憧れておりまして。
No, you see, actually, I've looked up to you for a while.
警察の中では内調の北条さんといえばかなり有名ですし。
Marina Hojo Zero is quite famous amongst the police. Oh, really now? Hold on a second. I play it off as like it's nothing, but in reality, I'm not entirely I'm not displeased to hear that in the least. Alright then. Mind if I order you around?
は、何でもおっしゃってください。
Yes, please. Say whatever you will. First, let me think. What's going on with the fiber scope right now?
準備はすでに整っております。
They already prepare it. If it's ready, then use it already.
直ちに。
Right away. After that, get orders from HQ to break in.
伝えます。
I'll let them know. That's all for now.
では早速手配を開始します。
I'll go make the arrangements now. Thanks. I'll take my cell phone out and try to call Zero. Well, my screen shows the letters out of range. Looks like the fourth level basement floor doesn't get radio waves. I was planning on getting the higher ups, asking the higher ups for a decision, but there's nothing that can be done about it now. It'll be up to my judgment now. And the reason I did this in the first place was because my direct superior, Chief Kono, wouldn't believe me to begin with. I'm sure they can't complain if I take a little bit of independent action. I fold my phone again and put it back in my pocket. I don't even have to wait until the security guard comes back.
報告します。
I have a report. What is it?
サットが第6機動隊が到着した模様です。
The 6th Mobile SAT team has arrived. Sure fast.
どうします？
What should we do? Let's wait until we can't wait until we get footage. We're breaking in.
は、了解しました。
Roger that.
本隊整列。
Main unit, line up. With that command, the infiltration unit all stand up. I stand in front of them and speak. We're about to break in here. All units, put on gas masks. Break in and fire tear gas rounds at the same time. Our objective is to rescue the hostages and secure the criminals. It goes without saying that the hostages' safety takes top priority. However, under no circumstance are you to open fire. Capture the 4 criminals unharmed. That is all. Just as I say that. The criminals
やっつけたよ。
took care of him. Break in! We pour into the generator room like an avalanche. The criminals are indeed lying on the ground. All 4 of them. Their limbs are all strewn out like puppets with their strings cut. Their pulses are normal. They're breathing. They're just unconscious, that's all. I turn around and speak to the kids who are hostages. Are you alright? Are you hurt? The kids look around and look at each other.
大丈夫です。
Yes, we're alright.
大丈夫。
Alright.
誰も怪我してないみたい。
Doesn't look like anyone's hurt. They all speak up with that answer. What happened?
だから、やっつけたんだってば。
Like I said, we took care of him. You took care of him? But how?
あのね、犯人たちがね、私たちのそばを離れて話し合いを始めたの。
You see, the culprits left us and started talking amongst each other.
その隙に俺たちも集まって相談して。
We took the opportunity to gather up and talk.
こっちは15人で、相手はたったの4人でしょ。
There were 15 of us and only 4 of them, right?
だから、みんなで一斉に飛びかかれば絶対勝てるよって、そういう話になったんだ。
So we talked and said that if we all charged him at once, we'd definitely be able to win.
そしたら、その女の子の犯人がスタンガンを持ってることに気づいたんだよね。
It was right then that we noticed that that girl criminal has a stun gun, right?
だからそれを奪い取って。
So we stole it,
結果はご覧の通りです。
and you see the rest. And you can see what happened after. So that means you didn't punch them and knock them out or anything like that?
スタンガンのせいで失神しちゃったみたい。
Right. Looks like they've been knocked out by the stun gun.
それにしても、うまくいったよな。
Still though, it went pretty well, huh?
楽勝だったよね。
It sure was an easy victory, huh?
なんか物足りないって感じ。
Honestly, it was kind of anticlimactic.
みんなかっこよかったよ。
Everyone was so cool.
ねえお姉さん、もしかして私たち賞状とかってもらえちゃったりするんですか？
Hey, miss. Did we get some sort of award or something out of that?
きっともらえるよ。多分、警視総監賞じゃないかな。
I'm sure they will. Probably some sort chief inspector's award or something like that.
嘘、超嬉しい。
No way, that's great.
私賞状なんて卒業式の時にもらっただけだもん。
The only award I've gotten is from my graduation ceremony.
つうかさ、それは賞状じゃなくてただの卒業証書だろ？
Wait, that's not an award, this is just a diploma, right?
あ、そうかも。
Oh, maybe you're right. Looks like they're just getting all they're having a party all themselves right now. There's no room for me to cut in. I smile and look at them. They're all fired up and messing and what's it called, and playfully joking around with each other. Their eyes are all shining, and their cheeks are full of vigor. Look very proud of themselves. A moment later, a different riot squad, covered in heavy body armor come in. It's a SAT team. Just then, a lone woman shows up, with the team. Shomoto! I shout instinctively.
元気だったマリナ。
You doing well, Marina?
何よ、久しぶりに会ったっていうのに挨拶もしてくれないわけ？
What, no hi after how long it's been?
相変わらず愛想が悪いのね。
I see we're as incompatible as ever. Sorry, you're as unsociable as ever. Suzumoto looks down on me. You're the one who's much more unsociable if you ask me. Her name is, Minayo Shomoto. Like me, she's also a first-class investigator at Zero. We were paired up for, hold on a second. We were paired up just once for an incident in the past. But now we don't see each other much since she changed apartments. Still, what's she doing in a place like this? Well, whatever. Not like I got any business with you. Hey, can you move out of the way? Shomoto pushes my shoulder and stands in front of the kids.
しかし無茶なことしてくれたわよね、あんたたち。
I swear, you kids sure are reckless.
相手は銃を持ってたのよ。
Those people had guns, you know.
撃たれたらどうするつもりだったの？
What are we gonna do if any of you got shot?
でも撃たれてないし。
But we didn't get shot.
運が良かっただけじゃない。
Only because you were lucky.
犯人たちは引き金を引いたんでしょ？
The criminals pulled the triggers, right?
部屋のあちこちにいくつもの弾痕が残ってるし。それに見てよ。発電機の側面にはあんなにも大きな亀裂が。
There's bullets all over the room. And look, there's a huge crack in the generator.
あのうちの一発でも誰かに当たってたらどう？
What do you think would have happened to hit one of you?
今頃そんな風にヘラヘラと笑ってなんかいられなかったわよね。
You wouldn't be sitting around laughing like idiots now, would you? The group visibly deflates at Shomoto's intense pressure. They slump their shoulders and hang their heads.
結果的には無事だったから良かったものの、とても褒められた行動とは言えないわ。
It's good none of you got hurt in the end, but I can't exactly praise your actions.
こういうことは警察に。
This is what the police are for.
警察の中でも特別に訓練を積んだ専門の部隊に任せるべきなの。
No, even amongst the police should be left to those two units who've had special training.
これは保護者を呼んできつくお灸を据えてもらわなくちゃいけないわね。
One second. We're gonna have to call up your guardian to give him a stern talking to.
たくクソガキどもが。
Damn brats. Shomoto spits out those words. Gives me a bit of a glare and leaves. It was likely that C special training remark was aimed at me, too. I stare at her back as she walks away. I grit my teeth and everyone, look up at me. Not exactly the most charming looks on those faces. What happened to those smiles? Don't worry about what that old hag said, you hear? She's just jealous, that's all.
うちらが手柄を横取りしちゃったから？
Because we stole the spotlight from him? Well, I think that's part of it, yeah, but that's probably not the only reason. The other one is probably because of the crack in the generator.
ごめんなさい。僕らが間接的に壊しちゃったようなもんだもんね。
Sorry. We indirectly broke that, huh? No, it's not what I meant. In short, that old hag is jealous of your youth.
ああ、なるほど、わかった。
Oh, I see, I get it.
発電機は英語でジェネレーター。割れ目はギャップ。だから。
Generator. And then there's gap. And the crack is in gap, so...
ジェネレーションギャップ？
Generation gap? Oh! Could you stop looking into it? It sounds so lame when you explain to me like that. Yeah, that's it. Those are the smiles I was looking for. Listen up. No matter what anyone tells you, you guys did good. I'll praise you for it. No, not just me. I think, all citizens in this country will also, reward you for it. So be proud of yourselves. You guys are heroes. Right, thank you. There, that's a good response. I find myself smiling too, amongst their grins. Just then, one girl walks out front and speaks.
お姉ちゃん、僕が誰だかわかる？
Oh, sorry, one guy. Sorry, one guy. I misread that. Hey, miss. Do you know who I am? It's the first guy who came out from the generator room. But I wouldn't really know who he is. I cocked my head.
あ、そっか。お姉ちゃんは目隠しされちゃってたから、わからなくても当然だよね。
Oh, right. You're blindfolded at the time, so it's only natural you wouldn't know.
ほら、みんなで輪になって移動してた時あったでしょ？
Remember how we were all moving in a circle together?
あの時お姉ちゃんの隣にいたのが僕なんだよ。
I was the one next to you back then. Oh, you're the one who was grabbing my arm? Right.
でさ、あの時お姉ちゃん、こんなことを言ってたじゃん？
Remember what you said back then?
こういう時には怖がった方が負けなんだよって。
It's times like these where you can't be scared.
だから僕たち頑張れたんだ。
So that's why we all did our best.
怖かったけど、勇気を出して絶対負けるもんかってそう信じて。
We were scared, but we mustered our courage and believed that we wouldn't lose under any circumstances.
きっとお姉ちゃんの言葉がなかったら 僕らはみんなおじけづいて動けなかったと思う。
If it hadn't been for you, I'm sure we all would have curled up in fear and done nothing.
ありがとう、お姉ちゃん。
Thanks, miss. No need to thank me. In the end, I couldn't do a thing for you.
そんなことないってば。
That's not true.
お姉ちゃんが外にいるんだって思っただけで心強かったし。
You gave us courage to know you were right outside that door. You guys really are good kids, you know that? What are your names?
僕はたかし。
I'm Takashi. Takashi, huh?
お姉ちゃんは？
And you? I'm Marina. Marina Hojo. What about the rest of you? You tell me your names if you could? When I asked that, the 14 kids gave their names one after another.
こんな風にいっぺんに言われて覚えられるんですか？
Can you remember that with all these people telling you all at once? You're Nobu, right? Don't worry. I may not look like it, but I'm quite confident in my memory abilities.
じゃあ僕の名前も言ってみて。
Then try saying my name.
はいはいはい、私も私も。
Right, me too.
俺も俺も。
Me too, me too.
あるともあるとも。
Alt too, alt too. Alt?
名前言っちゃった。
Oops, I said my name. Their laughs echo through the room. In the meantime, the riot squads and the others make preparations to take the unconscious criminals out. Oops. They're completely blacked out. In the end, their true goal remains a mystery. Once they regain consciousness, I'll grill them for sure. But for now, I'll just bask in the afterglow of this peace. Alright? We can either go to the police hospital or Zero HQ. Let you guys decide. Alright, hospital it is. Instance where you can miss locations? I don't remember, unfortunately. It's been a while since I played this, and I only played it once. So, I don't remember off the top of my head, unfortunately. I do remember the game is much more linear than, like, Burst Era was, so there's a lot less instances of, like, how do I put it, like, missing stuff, because for the most part, it's fairly linear, and you will have to go everywhere. Alright, anyway, it's been a little over 2 hours since the incident was resolved. The sunlight keeps beating down on us as if though it doesn't know the meaning of the word. Of the word quit. A heat haze rises from the asphalt. My own brain feels like it's swaying too. Ugh. So hot. This heat is killing me. Perhaps because of that, people look more hazed than usual. Though it's the middle of visiting hours, there's barely anyone visiting patients today. This is the front of the police hospital. In exchange for the lack of people, the cicadas are making loud noises. Climb the wall? Why do I have to do something like that? I can just use the elevator inside. It's cool inside the hospital. I like to go in as soon as possible, but I can't use my cell phone inside. I can see the entrance. Want me to climb that tree? No. I'm in a skirt, so I'm not climbing any trees. I'm in a skirt! Look, fine, do I have to spell it out for you? The people will be able to see my panties, so no means no. This isn't the time to be climbing trees. Seems like there's a lot of civilians who misunderstand, but a police hospital is not a medical institution where they only treat people related to crimes. There are plenty of people unrelated to crimes who are accepted here too, and plenty of them, and also plenty of people hospitalized under the same circumstances. Someone I know was also sent to this hospital. It was just now. He's not a suspect, but we've been paying to transfer him to a different hospital, so we have him transferred here, it seems. His name is Kojiro Magi. A pathetic man who was knocked out from a single shot of a stun gun right in front of me. Oh, right. I should contact Yayoi to be safe. By Yayoi, I mean Yayoi Katsuragi. She's been my friend for a long time, and she's Kojiro's ex-girlfriend as well. Much like Kojiro, she's also a detective. She's the head of a large detective agency that has a number of employees. I take my cell phone out and call her. Hello? Yayoi?
ああ、マリナか？どうしたんだ？
Oh, Marina, what is it? Are you watching TV right now?
テレビ？
Should be a special news bulletin, right?
ああ、子供たちが日銀を襲撃したっていう例のやつだな。
Oh, you mean the one about those kids who attacked the Bank of Japan?
だったらどのチャンネルでもやってるよ。
That one's on all the channels.
事件は無事に解決したみたいだが、精神科医やら評論家やらを集めて延々と引っ張り続けてる。
Seems like the incident's been safely resolved. But psychologists and critics have all gathered together and are endlessly arguing back and forth.
で、それがどうかしたのか？
So, what about it? Well, about that. I give Yayoi an abridged summary of the incident from start to finish.
そうか。
I see.
とにかく無事で何よりだったな。
Anyway, I'm glad you're all right. Yeah. Neither the hostages or the policemen were hurt either. Well, there was one person who was taken to the hospital.
4人の犯人たち以外にも負傷者が出たってことか？
Huh? You mean there was someone apart from the four criminals who were injured? Yeah, and it was a civilian.
そんなことどこの報道機関でも言ってなかったぞ。
They didn't report on that on the bulletins. Maybe they're just covering it up. There's a big difference between there being no injuries and one injury.
それでその人の容体は？
So how's that person doing? I don't think they're in any trouble, really. They just got a little shock from a 1,000,000-volt stun gun.
100万ボルト？
1,000,000 volts? Seems to be the output of the stun gun the criminals had.
スタンガンか。
Stun gun.
けれど100万ボルトもの電圧を受けたんだったら万が一ってこともあるだろう。
If they were hit with 1,000,000 volts, they still could be in danger.
どうして大したことないなんて言えるんだ？
So how can you say that there's no big deal? Because this is that guy we're talking about. It would take more than 1,000,000 volts to kill that son of a bitch.
あの男って知り合いなのか？
You know him? You could say that.
随分とタフな男なんだな。
Sounds like a pretty tough guy.
一度お目にかかってみたいもんだ。
I should like take a look at him. Just one. You've seen him hundreds, if not thousands of times already. No way! Yep, exactly what you're thinking.
なんで小次郎が日銀なんかに？
What was Kojiro doing at the Bank of Japan? Heck if I know. You gave me some lame story that didn't make any sense.
はあ？
What? Anyway, he's at the police hospital right now. If you feel like it, why not drop by and give him a visit?
ああ、わかった。
Right, got it.
連絡してくれてありがとう。
Thanks for letting me know. No problem. Alright, later. I hang up and head into the hospital. This is a special isolation ward for suspects. Naturally, civilians aren't allowed in. There's 2 layers of iron bars, cage set up at the end, and 2 security guards on both sides. I identify myself as a member of Zero to the officers as I speak. I'm here to see those kids. Can you let me in?
ただいま。
Yes, ma'am. The guard says that and opens up the gate. Thanks. I thank him and pass through the gate. Oops. If I remember right, it should be around here. I continue walking straight down the hallway. Oops. Just then, as I'm thinking that, I arrive at the sick room I'm looking for. There are 2 more security guards in front of the door. I identify myself to them and have them open the door. This is a sick room on the 9th floor. I quietly approach the bed and stand next to it. There's a boy whose name I don't know yet. All I do know is that he's one of the culprits who attacked the Bank of Japan. I came to this hospital in order to question him and the other 3 kids who were involved. A boy's on the bed. He's lying on the top part of the bed. His face looks much younger than I expected. He's got round eyes and features. He's got only the faintest hints of a, sorry, and he's clean shaven. His body's also fairly young. He looks much smaller than he did when I saw him at the bank. How are you feeling? The boy's lips don't move. A bewildered look rises to his face. And groans, he looks up at me. Don't worry, okay? I'm not here for revenge or anything like that. I'm not the kind of person to hold a grudge. I'm not here to lecture you either.
取り調べとかいうやつですか?
Are you here to question me?
だったらさっき刑事さんが来て。
The detective earlier did that too. No, not that. I just want to talk to you.
でもお姉さんも刑事さんなんでしょ?
But you're a detective too, aren't you, ma'am? No.
じゃあ弁護士さん?
A lawyer then? The moment I hear that, I know something odd. The criminals seem to think that I'm with the police. When I was blindfolded in the basement, they said that when I was blindfolded at the basement of the Bank of Japan. And yet... Hey, why do you think I'm a lawyer?
だってドラマとかで見たことあるから。
Because you see that sort of thing on TV shows.
こういう時には弁護士さんが来てくれるものなんでしょ?
Lawyers come in times like these, right? My suspicions are slowly getting confirmed. I muster my courage and ask. Don't tell me you've forgotten about me. I'm sorry.
さっきの刑事さんにも言ったんですけど。
I said the same thing to the detective from earlier, but...
僕、何も覚えてなくて。
I can't remember anything. Are you kidding me?
本当なんです。信じてください。
It's true. Please believe me.
刑事さんにも言ったのに信用してくれなくて。
I said the same thing to the detective, but they didn't believe me.
僕、日銀なんて言ってません。
I never went to the Bank of Japan.
第一、場所もわからないっていうのにどうやったら行けるって言うんですか?
Besides, how do I even get there if I don't know where it is? Hold on. Just calm down.
早くここから出してください。
Please let me out already.
どうしてみんな僕のこと騙そうとするんですか?
Why is everyone lying to me?
こんなことして楽しいですか?
Are you having fun doing this? Hey. You say you can't remember, but where exactly do your memories stop?
どこからって聞かれても
That's a hard question.
何もわからないんです。
I don't know anything. How about your name? The boy quietly shakes his head. How about your birth date? address, phone number, the name of your school, name of your friends. Anything's fine. Do you remember? Is there anything at all you remember?
なんで信じてくれないんですか？
Why don't you believe me?
僕は何もしてない。
I haven't done anything.
日銀なんて言ってないのに。
And I never even went to the Bank of Japan. No matter what I ask him, he says the same thing. We're not getting anywhere. First things first, we should probably focus on calming him down. It's alright. Relax. I believe you. I'm lying. To be more exact, I'm not sorry. To be more exact, I'm not entirely convinced. I can't find any other words to say in this situation. See? So stop crying, okay? You're a boy, right? You shouldn't be weeping. But... I bury his face in my chest and consciously embrace him. Even though I don't know why I'm doing this sort of thing. Even though he's a criminal. Even though he's a terrorist who threatened hostages' lives. However, at the moment I think nothing and just stroke his head. He cries in my chest for a little while longer. Once I see that he's calmed down, I speak. Alright then, can you wait a minute? I'm gonna go see the doctor.
待って!
Wait! Just as I'm about to turn around, he desperately grabs my arm and stops me.
行かないで! 僕を一人ぼっちにしないで!
Don't go! Don't leave me alone! It's okay, I'll be right back, alright? I gently wrap my hand around his. And when I do, I suddenly know something. The hospital gown he's wearing. I caught a glimpse of something between in the gaps of his sleeve. Sorry, can you hold on a second? I gently roll up his sleeve. B? The letter B is written on his upper arm. No matter how you look at it, it's a B. It's a little different from an 8. B? What is this?
わかりません.
I don't know. Is it a tattoo? Or a sticker? No, it doesn't look like it. I give it a light scratch. And the boy's body writhes a little, as if he's ticklish. It's kind of cute, honestly. I can't help but let out a little chuckle. Even though he's a criminal and all. No, if I had to say, it's more that I feel more. It's more that it feels doubtful to me that this kid could be a criminal. My heart's begun to stir. After that, after I left the boy's hospital room, I went to his attending doctor. He said this.
確かに記憶障害に陥っているようです。
He does indeed show signs of memory damage.
おそらく一過性の前健忘だと思われますが、 もう少し様子を見てみないと断言はできませんね。
It's probably transient amnesia. But we'll know for sure until we observe him for a little longer.
原因はスタンガンのせいではないかと。
I think the cause may have been the stun gun.
感電事故や落雷、電気ショック療法などによって記憶を失うことは珍しいことではありませんから。
It's not uncommon to lose memory due to an electric shock, lightning strike, or electroconvulsive therapy.
今回のケースでは通電した電流量が少ないようですから、まあすぐに症状は回復するでしょう。
In this case, the energized currents seem to be small, so he'll probably recover soon. And you believe what I'm saying?
私は精神科医ですから、こういったケースは今までにもたくさん見てきました。
I'm a psychologist, so I've seen many cases like this up till now.
その経験から言わせていただくと、彼らが虚偽の発言をしている可能性は極めて低いと言えるでしょう。
Speaking from experience, it's a very low possibility that he's lying. That they're lying. They?
あ、そういえばまだ北条さんは他の3人には会っていなかったんでしたね。
Oh yes, come to think of it, you haven't met the other three yet, have you?
実は健忘の症状を示しているのは一人だけではないんです。
Truth be told, he's not the only one showing signs of forgetfulness.
犯人は4人とも全員が記憶を失っているんですよ。
All 4 of the criminals have lost their memories. I went and visited the other 3 to confirm what the doctor said. It was true. Like the first boy, they all looked at me and said the same things. I don't remember anything. I never went to the Bank of Japan. Hurry up and let me out of here. Tell me who I am. And... Like the first boy, the other 2 boys had the letter B carved into their arms. I didn't see anything on the girl's arm. B, huh? Seems like there's some significance to the fact they all have the same tattoo. By the time I finish questioning them, the sun's already begun to set. The western skies are being dyed red. I hear the chirping of the higurashi around me. As if lamenting the end. The cicadas cry sadly, as if lamenting the end of the day. This is a general sick area of the police hospital. I approach the nurse station. I came to this area in order to check up on Kojiro. I've already finished talking to the criminals. Though that said, I didn't actually get anything out of them. Well, whatever the case, I figured that while I'm here, I might as well cool that guy off. I look around. Where's the sick room? I should ask the nurse. Oops, sorry. Just when I think that, I soon realize where Kojiro is without having to think. I approached the nurse station. Sheesh. You never change, I swear. Now you're off heading up the Angels in White. And I called to him from behind. Kojiro's shoulders twitch and he turns around. Hello, hello.
北条
How are you feeling? Can you walk fine now?
おかげさまでな。
Yeah, thanks.
むしろ前よりも体が軽くなったような感じだ。
If anything, my body feels lighter than it did before.
エレキの効果で血行が良くなったのかもしれん。
Looks like some electroshock therapy was good for my blood after all. Ever the bluffer, eh? Even though you went down like a fish on deck.
あれは今流行りのダンスだ。
Eh? That's a dance that's popular these days. Hold on a second. One sec.
おいおい、嘘つくなよ。
And how about the fact that they took out your eyes like an alien film? Well now, don't lie.
そこまでの醜態は晒してないはずだぜ。
They didn't get that hard on me, right? After we exchange a little bit of our jokes, Kojiro suddenly says this. Where are those four now? He's talking about the criminals, of course. It seems he wants to meet with them. I ask him why, of course. And his answer is this.
実はな、犯人のうちの一人が俺の知り合いなんだよ。
Truth be told, I know one of the four criminals. You know them?
機動隊の格好をしてたあの女の子だ。
That girl who was wearing the riot police outfit.
俺が意識を失う前に言った言葉、覚えてないか？
Don't you remember what I said before I passed out? If I remember right, you said Noi.
そうだ。
That's right.
彼女が間合いを詰めてきた時に見えたんだよ。シールドの奥の顔が。
When she went right up in my face, I saw her face through the glass, through her shield.
間違いない。確かにあれはノイだった。
There's no mistake about it. That was Noi. No questions asked. What's your relationship to her?
弥生が引き受けた仕事の非調査人だ。
A person of interest in the job I accepted from Yayoi. In a job Yayoi accepted. Which means that Yayoi knows that girl too?
ある程度な。
To a certain degree. What's her full name? Huh? Just tell me. What's her full name?
木関ノイだけど。
Noi Kizeki. What's the kanji? Hojo takes a notepad paper out from the counter and writes on it. He then writes her name in kanji. Noi Kizeki. Thanks. It's a big help. Truth be told, I didn't have we were having trouble because we didn't have any identification on the criminals. Ask him if he knows anything else about that girl named Noi. But Kojiro remains mum on the subject and doesn't tell me a thing. I don't know if it's true or not, but he says this. Actually, the truth is, we don't know much about Noi ourselves either. By us, he's probably referring to Yayoi as well. Well, whatever. Just knowing her name is big progress. Since we're exchanging information and all that, I tell Kojiro about the bee tattoo. Kojiro nods to himself several times, as if he has an idea what that could be about. Once I leave, I tell him about where... no, sorry. When I leave, ask him where Yayoi is. Kojiro says that she's still in his sick room. Should still be in the sick room. I head over there. Yayoi's standing next to an open window. She blankly stares at the setting sun as smoke rises from her cigarette. What are you doing in a place like this?
Ah, Marina か。
Oh, Marina, huh?
小次郎だったら見ての通り。
You're feeling for Kojiro, then as you can see. Yeah, I know. I just met up with him from the nurse station. As I expected, he was in perfect health.
ピンピンか。
Perfect health, huh?
嫌なこと思い出させるなよ。
Don't make me remember unpleasant stuff. Huh? I don't really get it. But compared to him, you don't look all that energetic yourself, Yayoi. Did you get in another fight with him?
いつものことさ。
It's our usual thing. What caused it this time?
くだらないことだよ。話して聞かせるまでもない。
It was something stupid. It's not even worth asking about.
そもそも、私とあいつは水と油みたいなものなんだ。
Besides, we're like water and oil to begin with.
分子同士の結びつきが強すぎて、決して混ざり合うことはない。
We're bonded too closely together, and therefore can't mix into one. You both are just stubborn, right?
まあ、そうだな。
Oh, that's true. Yayoi takes a portable ashtray out of her pocket and snubs out her cigarette in there.
で、マリナは何をしに？
So, what are you doing here, Marina? I came to see you.
ほう、珍しいこともあるもんだ。
Well, well, maybe you'll start raining cats and dogs.
仕事以外でお前が私に会いに来るなんて。
Can't believe you come for me to something other than work. It's not that unusual, is it? I come visit you when I'm free.
その暇な時っていうのがお前にはほとんどないじゃないか。
You barely have any free time, right?
いつも仕事に追われてて、
You're always caught up in work.
たまには顔ぐらい見せろよな。
Let me see. Show your face to me once in a while. How about that? Hearing those words kind of makes my heart clench up, you know? No one's said anything like that to me recently, you know?
誰にもっていうか、男にだろ？
You mean no man has said that to you recently, right? Well, true.
相変わらずだな、マリナは。
You never changed, Marina.
男よりも仕事か。
You value work over men. It's the same for you too, isn't it, Yayoi?
確かに。
Yeah, you're right about that.
部屋の体温計も埃をかぶってるよ。
The thermostat in my room's covered in dust.
そうだ。せっかく会いに来てくれたんだから、久しぶりに 飲みにでも行くか。
Oh, I know. Since we're finally together after so long, why don't we go out drinking? Sorry, I'm a little busy right now. I still haven't submitted my report for the incident today to HQ.
そっか。
I see. And besides, there's still several things I want to left I want to look into. That's actually why I came here.
なんだ。やっぱり仕事なんじゃないか。
See? So you really did come here for work. Yeah, well.
それで何が聞きたいんだ？
So, what'd you want to ask? You know a girl called Noi Kizeki?
ああ、
Yeah.
小次郎から聞いたのか？
Did you hear from Kojiro? Yeah.
小次郎はなんて？
What did he say? He said that he knew one of the He said he knew one of the criminals from the Bank of Japan assault. Her name is Noi Kizeki. He's a person of interest in the job Yayoi's taken. He didn't say anything else than that.
それで私のところに。
So he went to me? Right. You're not gonna clam up like Kojiro did, are you?
まあ、マリナの頼みとあっては断るわけにはいかないよな。
Well, I can't turn down a request from you, Marina. Yayoi says that and says this. First, this all began when a woman named Mizoguchi visited Yayoi's agency. She came with a request to find a girl named Noi Kizeki. And that night, due to Kojiro's efforts, Noi was safely discovered and taken into custody. It seems that Noi was being chased by some mysterious men in black. Then for a while, Noi was under Yayoi's care. However, earlier that morning, Noi suddenly ran out of Yayoi's agency and disappeared. By this morning, I mean before the attack on the Bank of Japan. Noi probably ran away from Yayoi in order to participate in the attack. That's all Yayoi has to say. Those men in black, the true the true identity of that woman named Mizoguchi, their relationship, and why they were why Noi was being chased. Yayoi says she doesn't know any of those finer details.
悪いな。こんな断片的な情報しか提供できなくて。
Sorry, I can only provide you this sort of fragmented information. No, you've been more than enough help. Thanks. So, have you received any word from that Mizoguchi woman?
それがおかしなことに何一つ言ってこないんだ。
Oddly enough, no, she hasn't said anything.
依頼を受けてからもう丸一日以上経つっていうのに。
Even though it's already been nearly a full day since she came with the job. She came with the request. I see. Well, anyway, let me know if she gets in touch with you, okay? If we can get her story, might I feel like we'll be able to clear up some things.
そうだな。わかった。
You're right. Got it. Oh, but don't pry any deeper, okay?
私の身を案じてくれてるのか？
Are you worried about me? Well, you know, I'm getting a real bad feeling about all this. It's like when you see a bit of a mandrake's head popping out from the dirt. You realize that something dangerous is buried deeper underground.
つまり素人は手を出すなと。
So you're saying that an amateur shouldn't get involved? Yep. Digging it up is the dog's job. Did you tell Kojiro as well? I know if we leave that idiot alone, he's bound to do something.
それはマリナも同じだろ？
The same goes for you too, doesn't it, Marina? Me?
そうだよ。いつも危険な橋ばかり渡ってるじゃないか。
That's right. You're always crossing dangerous bridges.
見てるこっちの方がヒヤヒヤするよ。
It gives me the chills just watching. I'll be fine, don't worry about me. I'm just... So, hold on. I just don't like boats, that's all.
船？
Boats? Yayoi cocks her head in confusion. I smile with self-deprecation and say nothing and leave Yayoi. We'll leave the hospital. It's already gone completely dark outside. Alright, well, I think we're gonna leave off here. As you can see, we'll have, next time we leave off, we'll have 3 destinations to go to. Either Zero HQ, Central Avenue, or Sun, Apartments, which is where Marino lives. But yeah, we're kind of, I think we're hitting the time limit, so we'll leave it off here for now. So, thank you for joining in. Until next time, I'll see you all later.